"You're not my real mom." As an adoptive parent, those words could have sliced right through me. But I'll be honest, they never have. It started several years ago with a phone call from my daughter's teacher. "Yesterday, your daughter said something, and I wanted to let you know." These are words that the mother of a vocal first grader never wants to hear. Had she repeated the phrase I used when I stepped on a sharp toy? Had she announced my true feelings about the last school board meeting? The possibilities were endless. She came in yesterday talking about how you weren't your real mom. Oh, yesterday morning, we were talking about her birth mother, Jane, on the way to school. That's probably how it came up. She mentioned that she grew in someone else's tummy, so you aren't her real mom. Maybe it's because I've known my children's birth mother since before my daughter was born. I know it has something to do with the fact that without their birth mother, I wouldn't be a mother at all. I can't take away a single thing from the woman who spent 18 months of her life nurturing my children in utero. Maybe it's because if I don't acknowledge their adoptions, no one would. Without one of us mentioning it, our family passes as biological. My husband is a redhead, my daughter is a redhead. I have blue eyes, my son has blue eyes. My kids are off the charts tall, and the common reaction to learning their ages is, "Oh, well, you're tall. Is your husband tall too?" The only thing that is slightly weird is that my husband and I are both left-handed. Our kids are both right-handed. They don't stand a chance in most sports because of this, but we've taught one of them to tie her shoes. I know how we approach their adoptions set the tone for how they approach their adoptions. The other day, I offered my son a sip of my drink, and he commented that he didn't want my germs. And I said, "Hey, we're family. You already have my germs." And then my daughter chimed in, "Actually, we have Jane's germs, don't we?" Why, yes, you do. But when people live together, they share germs too. I could have brought up that she had eagerly taken a swig of my Diet Coke just the night before, but I didn't. As my daughter processes what it means to be adopted, I don't dismiss her questions or concerns. Instead, I listen. I listen as she talks about what it means to have, as she puts it, two moms. I listen when she talks about the brothers that she doesn't live with, and the biological grandparents that she knows, and the others that she doesn't. I tell her what led her dad and I to the adoption agency. I tell her what I know about what led Jane to the same adoption agency at roughly the same time we were home study approved. I let her know when I text Jane. Over the course of 10 years, we've really gotten to know each other. We chat about day-to-day things and talk about our kids. Having my children's medical history just one text away is a gift that I know many adopted people don't get to have. She's come to expect Jane to be on our Girl Scout cookie sales team, and she knows that we always visit at Christmas time. She knows Jane's favorite color, she knows her favorite Disney character, and her favorite animal. When she decides that she likes something, she doesn't have to wonder if Jane likes the same thing because she can just ask her. This kind of connection to her birth mother is, again, something that most adopted people only dream of having, and it's at my daughter's fingertips. Adoption made me a mom. I can't pretend it isn't there, and I can't pretend that some roles are more important than others in our adoption triad. I've been entrusted to facilitate my children's relationship with Jane and their birth families, because it is how our family has been made. That's just as much my job as it is teaching them to read and to ride a bike. Sometimes people ask if I wish it was different, if I wish we hadn't specifically sought an open adoption. The answer is a resounding no. I can't imagine motherhood any other way. I treasure the open adoption part just as much as every other part of motherhood, and I treasure being one of her two moms.